Okay, Old Radio Night, 891-2018. And somebody, is this crazy man out there, or I don't know who wants to do it tonight. If anybody wants to try to do it tonight, I'll stand by. Okay, I didn't hear anybody stand up waving their hand there. 987, you want to go ahead and go first? Tell us what kind of radio you talking on, where you at, and all that kind of stuff. I hear you, Sundance. Hang on.
300 whiskeys right now. That's going into a Tram 99. That's at about 32 feet to the base of the antenna. And then I also have a inverted V dipole that's also at about the feed point line to it on the wire antenna there. It's about just shy of 30 feet up in the air at least.
Yeah, Roger. I was trying to tell that bootlegger how that I made that push-up pole. You know, he just gets, EMT conduit or whatever he wants to use. Steel pipe's just too daggum heavy, although you can use that and make it a certain kind of way is a big, a little bit harder. But I was telling him about like the one you got there, got you up off the ground anyway, right?
Oh, yeah, it works great, man. It works great. I actually ended up adding some more like here on the homestead and all, and added some more like to it, and got it up even a little bit higher there. Working out great.
10-4. All right, well, how about that Wizard? Wizard, you want to go ahead? Wizard was out there. Let's see who else. How about Not Man? Not Man done gone too. How about that Bootlegger?
Yeah, General. I'm out here.
All right, that Not Man. Hang on. Bootlegger, tell us what you're talking on. What kind of a radio antenna and the whole 9 yards there, Break?
Yeah, I got a big stick, about 35 feet up, off on a DX2517 Galaxy.
10-4. Sounding good. You over there in Niceville there. We're probably about, about 15 miles apart. Anyway, sounding good there. Not Man, you out there?
Yeah, 10-4. I'm still out there.
Okay, what kind of setup you got over there that you want to tell us about there? Come on.
This is a mid-80s unit in Washington base with a early 80s static Silver Eagle lollipop with the chicken choker on an end of base button with looks like a later 60s PAL B3 pushing a little bit on about a mid-70s Star Duster antenna about 55 feet up in the air.
I hear you. Well, how do you like that Star Duster there? Come on.
I mean, it works pretty good, but I don't pick up some chatter that some other fellows locally pick up. That's only a quarter wave. I'm about to put a new 5/8 wave up here when I get the time.
Well, I tell you what, there, it's doing good from Cottageville. It's kicking butt, man.
I'm glad to hear that, and hopefully you got a bunch of noise going along with it.
10-4. Well, and doing a good job. Let's see who else out there. How about that Slammer?
Hello, come in.
We got to know what you're talking on and talking with and talking about. Come on.
Well, I'm talking with. I'm talking about Silver Eagle, D104, Galaxy Saturn base, a PAL box, Josie 7 meters, and an Antron 99 on a tower about 45 feet in the air. Tempo, they call me Slammer.
10-4. Well, it's sounding good. Kicking butt out there, Roger.
10-4.
Well, how about that 1940? You out there? How about that? Oh man, 15-4 break.
Get even to the 21. Get even to the band. 15-4 on this end. We talking on regular stuff. 497 striker using a Road King microphone and gives Marty 6 element.
10-4, sounding real good on this radio here. You got a real good sound. Everybody's sounding real good tonight, and sounding good.
Sounding good, 15-4.
All right, who else is out there want to check in? How about that crazy man? Crazy man. All right, well, crazy man's trying to get his stuff together over there, and I think he was going to try a Cobra 21 and different things over there. I don't know. And I'll tell you what I'm on. I'll get out of here. It's a, I don't know, 1976 or so, 76 model Tram Diamond 60 mobile radio sideband 23 channel on a power supply. And I wanted to show 15-4 when he looks at the video. Now I'm gonna put my finger on it. Let's see, let me show you up here. 15-4. See that white button right there? That says receive amp. Receive amp. And that's what that is. That Texas Star with a, that's got, I put my finger, receive amp. Okay, and that's, I've got a shockwave antenna, a Cobra C72 desk mic, and I'm standing by. The 15-4 makes sure that I'm 100% legal over here with, receive amps and stuff and all like that. So I want to make sure I checked in. I call him the receive amp man checker.
21, you show that says receive amp or receive amp.
It's got AMP on there. I don't know. It somebody might have drawn that P on there.
Okay.
Might have been a D upside down. How about that crazy man or 1940? How about that Mr. T? Mr. T. Yeah, in 45, he'll drift in there maybe later. I don't know. Maybe he's in there now. How about Wizard? Where'd you go?
We still right here. We just listening.
Roger, there, Wizard. I'll get you in there, get you checked in. What kind of setup you on over there?
We got a old 29 LCD. It's a 90 style 29 LCD with an old Gray 300. Speaking on a Wilson 5000 or Wilson 1000, rolling down 176.
Well, it's sounding good. Yeah, I think that's one of the loudest I've had you on over here. One time you was sitting up on the overpass on I-95 and you was coming in pretty good. But I think tonight there you're about the best I've been able to get a copy on you so far.
Yes, give me a second. I'm gonna listen to the video real quick because I got it playing in the background also.
Oh, okay. How about that little big man out there? And where's that out there? Little big man. Hey, give hands. Come on. How about that other 1, 2, 3 out there in Macedonia? You out there?
Number 3, you out here?
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand by, and maybe Crazy Man will get in there in a little bit, and shoot, y'all do some talking. I'm back out.
Waving a hand there, 21. Waving my hand, 388. Bones over here in the creek, just checking in.
All right, Bones. Almost forgot about you, man. 388 in the creek there. What kind of radio you talking on and all like that? Come on.
I got this old Galaxy 44V, running with a Palomar 225.
Roger, I tell you what, that Galaxy 44V, that's my favorite radio, man, from back in the day there. I still use it there, and you can't beat them there. The new ones, I don't know if they're like the old ones, but that's a keeper right there, Roger.
Yeah, 10-4. I got one of the new ones, and it's pretty nice, but this one's also really sweet. But we're going to wave a hand at you, go back to watching this movie, and you have a fine one. I'll be listening, so give me a shout if anything else.
Roger. Got Charlie Hustle 55 out there on the internet. All right. Okay there, Bones. Appreciate it, man. We standing by.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat 21.
Roger. Yeah, they got like about 9 people in there watching. So, anyway, you can always go back and check it out, later on. Only thing I wish is that I had a higher upload speed on my internet. They want to charge me like $60-something to jump up to 200 megabytes or megabits or mega whatever it is, millibytes or something, whatever. And I did that speedtest.com, and it'll tell you what your upload speed is and your streaming and all of that speed is. And my streaming speed is only 1.7 megabits per second. So it causes the distortion in the audio some. It would sound like it's underwater, Doesn't always do it to mine. I got the microphone pointed at the speaker, but it picks me up, and it doesn't do as good on your end. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. But I don't know. I'm gonna hope till they have to go up to at least 100. That's what they're talking about, and I'll just stay with what I got. I really don't need 200. I'm not running any company or anything off my internet.
Yeah, Dan, bro.
I'm not paying $60 for, just cause you. That's what you got to pay. Yeah, man, look, anyway, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I used to have cable TV with a Spectrum, and I had an internet with a Spectrum. I kicked both the asses to the curb. I put my antenna up in the air. Shit, I get 25 channels. I didn't get much more than that. I just had the basic. And I use my phone for the internet, so that's about $60 a month. I stick in my pocket.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, that's what I'm doing out here in the garage out here now, the CB room. I've got cable run out here. But whenever they started that, Spectrum took over from Time Warner, you had to get that little box to go on top of the set. Well, that cuts you down on what channels that you could get. So I just put a regular, it's an amplified antenna. I'm going to get one to go on the outside, and that because it flutters sometimes. And in the house we have 2 TVs in there with that box on it, but I got the smart TV, so I can get YouTube and all kind of stuff on there, so that's okay. But anyway, well, I'm gonna shut up and be standing by.
Okay, have a good.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's you on that Cobra 21, that crazy man.
Man, I know yet, Mike. I get the big foot on it now, and I put everything else on it. When the police get that, I told them I got to come to the house because the mosquitoes that's taking all the blood out of my ankle.
What are you on now?
Yeah, the upper lower top fan, got all them sounds, all them buttons. I still don't want them touched. My knobs, I don't touch them neither. Do the radiators all messed up. And the 04, I think it's Black Eagle, and the High-Max 2000 long, 70 feet in the air. They call me 116, crazy man, a bullfrog and 2000.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but Did somebody in the last hour lay a subway train track right by your house?
Right.
Sound like you got one running behind your house.
Right now?
Yeah.
No, that's my dang old thing. I ain't cut that damn thing off.
Okay. Well, maybe just turn the mic gain down a little bit. Maybe it's just me because I'm so close there. I don't know anybody else. Maybe it's okay. I just wanted them to be able to. You sound good on the internet, you know.
Yeah, fortunately, I'm back over my game there, but what about that?
Yeah, that's better. The train went on another track.
Oh, okay. I just put a train track out there. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, that's man, construction that crazy, man. Yeah, I know it. That's why they call me crazy. Lay off that cheap drugs, man. You get some good stuff. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's Wizard. He's waving his hand there, Wizard.
Hey, man, we're over here at 176. That's in the Santee Cooper water tower.
That's you, Wizard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, was that you on there, Travis?
It's me.
410. Okay, that's cool. That's cool on there. It's getting in there.
Yeah, like I said, man, I just love that you go live because we can sit here and look at it instead of having to wait till it's all over with to search through it.
Roger.
Step back on the side because I got a hard time hearing everybody else.
410. Well, you about to blow up my radio over here.
I turned it down.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. That's good. They'll hear you. No, you're not going to hurt my radio. I'm just saying you putting out real good.
I appreciate it. It's something I pulled off the shop table, and it's been sitting in the shop for like 2 or 3 months now. They pulled it out of a truck when the driver got out of it, and I got the other radio being messed with, and I decided to try this one out.
Well, that's the loudest I've heard you so far since I've been talking to you, so you might want to hang on to that one. I don't know, whatever, but it's doing great.
If you don't want to put a track, then you tell me where it's at, I go get it. Pretty dang clear there. And you do right quick.
Crazy man, go ahead. You keep trying to key up, but y'all's talking at the same time.
Probably too quick for me.
Crazy man said he liked your radio too.
I appreciate it, Crazy man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got a copy on YouTube. I'm catching little signals here and there from the rest of them. Where you at on? I don't know, 176. 17 and 176. The only one you pay might move over here. That's what I was telling damn old lady. Damn, you was right over there in that area. That's why I was picking you up pretty good. Right, ain't too far from the gun shop, and the way you go buy your parts for your arm is so damn high. Ain't too far from on this side of that. Roger. You been doing all right? All right. I told Tree a while ago I gotta get back in the house. I give them 3 blood away. They're taking all my blood out of my ankles out there. Yes. It's good hearing y'all, man. I put a radio in here because I like talking to y'all, and I already had it on channel 12, 6 o'clock. I'm sitting here anticipating, waiting. Well, someone's been talking out there on that radio since then, though. What? We've been talking out there. We had that 987. Out there talking Cody out there, and who else? I can't remember now. That 2 or 3 hours ago, I can't remember that far back. Yeah, I was so far out, though. I mean, I couldn't pick y'all up, man. I think the receiving end of this radio needs to be messed with or something because I'm not able to pick up stuff like I should. Yeah, I talked to Bootlegger, that's right. He's way out there, Jetbug, I think it was. It's good hearing from you, man. I'm going to step back and give everybody else do their thing. That's right. Get in there and jump. You feel, I just say it this way. You feel froggy, you eat. I'm out here just aggravating people on 17. Oh, you can go down to 15 then. I get 15 up, no 14. That one you get cut off.
Hey, Wizard, see if you can get Not Man.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me disconnect myself because this thing interferes with it.
Not Man, you still out there?
Yeah, just wait for a minute. we going for him. You got a copy on this old 29 LTD?
Not man, that Wizard's calling you. Try him again, Wizard.
About a night, man. We just trying with the little radio 17 over here on Highway 17 or something.
You hear him there, not man?
No, I'm not hearing anything. You can see the needle kind of bounce just a little, but I'm not getting no audio with it.
You hear him, Wizard? Oh, Wizard can't hear me now. Well, not man, how's everything been going over there on your end there? You been doing any fishing?
No, we're going to try to do something.
I'm bouncing back and forth between signals, man. I'm bouncing between the dang phone and the radio trying to listen to both of them, and they screwed me up. Yeah, I can't hear them on here either.
Nice.
10-4, okay. Not man, you're going to have to do that again. That Wizard's trying to look at the internet and talk on the radio, and he's getting a delay. So tell me what you said there, not man.
I said the river done dropped down below 3 feet and settled down, so the fishing ought to be picking up good.
Roger, you go in the Edisto River?
Yeah, 10-4. I live right here in the middle of town, Cottageville, the big city here, but I have property down on the Edisto, and we frequent the river quite often.
410, that sounds great.
Well, I'm going to switch up. I'll step back and switch up. I got an old realistic Navajo I hadn't talked on in a while. I'll plug that thing in and make sure it hasn't sat too long.
Okay, we'll be right here.
Hey, man, what's biting on the river? Redbreast or catfish?
Catfish, they seem to always bite regardless of what the water level is. You just got to know where the holes are. The redbreasts, they're biting all right now, but let the river sit low for a minute. They'll start getting hungrier.
I hear you. A lot of snakes out there.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of snakes go around.
A lot of them in them trees, right?
Yeah, rattlesnake falling out the tree.
Yeah, years ago, my daddy's old man was on the river there. I can't think of the name of the little tiger comes down the dirt road. When you get up before you get to Cottageville, you take a left. Reed on the property. But they had a cabin down there, and the old man reached up on a limb and slowed the boat down. And when he did, he dropped a snake in the boat.
Damn. Yeah, you got to keep your eyes open out there. Yeah, that's all swamp and river. Yeah, anything could be anywhere at any time.
Yeah, he had a 9.5 Emerald, and the old man wasn't no bigger than probably 120 pounds. He had his little butt sitting on top of that Emerald and hanging on for dear life.
Oh, I bet that was a sight.
And he picked the boat paddle up and squashed his damn head and threw him out the boat.
That was some good thinking. Better than
But they used to kick your ass with damn redbreast. They ain't like it is now.
yeah, there's a lot of fish in them waters here since years back. We had kind of a drought. The river stayed low for a long time, and the fishing kind of dwindled down. And then we started getting a lot of rain, and the level stayed up for a good while. The swamp stayed filled for a good while, and the hellfish kind of come back. And man, it's excellent fishing out there.
What I use, crickets or worms?
Both. Depends on what's biting. Usually a worm. My wife, she prefers the crickets, but it depends on where you at and what's biting.
Yeah, I get that. Them redbreast tastes real good at the river now.
Oh
bootleg, I'm going to step back and let them fellas talk a little bit.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm about to start these radios out and get this old Navajo all out of here and see what it'll do.
Yeah, that thing's already, that thing is loud and proud over here. Yeah, it's pretty strong, man.
Hey, crazy man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Your buddy's over there on 14, bleeding like crazy there. I don't know why they didn't want to do that.
I don't know either. He ain't over dead in the head. I just been noticed that. That COVID-21 over there ain't working. It's not working good. I put out the speaker in. There's something going on in the back of that damn radio. I tap on the damn thing, comes on and goes right back off.
Yeah, Roger on that. Roger on that there.
You gotta take it back over there. I'm gonna take it back to him. You fix it right. If you don't, go the damn thing in the trash can and you mess with that no more.
Well, don't throw it in the trash can. I might buy it from you. I don't know. We'll see.
So what the hell's wrong with it? You have to tap on the back of it. It comes on and things on and for a few minutes, go right back out. I think you can get something hooked up like maybe the radio can talk.
It's just you receive as far as the volume on your speaker. You have an external speaker plugged into it, you said?
Yeah, I put this on. There's one right here. It says all radio. You got this here all screwed up. You got to have two plug-ins in the back of it.
Well, you got one for a PA speaker and you got one for your extension speaker. Most all your radios have that.
Well, I know. That's why full time code said you got plug both of them up. The PA speaker and the plug-in where you can hear.
Oh, okay.
Where's shit in my life is still plugged up over there. If I try to talk on, get it going more, go want to do it. There's something to do about it, guys going plug in the back of it. No, the power cord now that goes through the speaker.
Oh, so you plugged the power cord into the speaker and it didn't work?
I'll go to some of the big tracks right now.
Just messing with you.
Let me get some cold drink out of that box. Mine, the other one got hot on me. I think I got cotton mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't say a wisecrack about that now. I might say it wrong.
Well, don't let your hand get smashed in the door now, so you won't be able to mash the D104.
Then I had to get my telephone back in the mouth.
Get Hippie to come in there and mash the microphone for you, and then you kind of wave at him, and that'll get him ready to mash it down. Then you can talk, and then you wave at him again. He can unkey. How about a 15-4 or Night Ranger? You all out there?
We're still reading the mail, 21.
10-4. How'd you do today? How was your day today?
Yeah, he don't get out from underneath my antenna at 3. Look at go that same some brand one to it. Right, that's 15-4.
Okay, crazy. We didn't do much today. We, I guess for about the last week or so, we've been working on the mobile, polishing it up and, getting the scratches and all that out of it. Just and generally polishing, getting the paint in shape there, right?
Yeah, 10-4. I didn't do a whole lot today. And then whenever I said, well, I'll go on out there and do something, and it started raining. So I said, good, I didn't do anything.
I got it finished now. We've been working on it for the last couple of weeks. Go out there with the DA polisher and do a little bit at a time because it's so hot out there. But we finished it up today. Got the last thing done was putting the old Rain-X on the windshield and the window. So we happy with it now. Oh, I put rain days on it. When it poured down rain, you cut on the rain trap for one time, cut it off and leave it off, and you watch it. You can see better out the windshield of it. Yeah, the rain axe works pretty good. As long as you get speed, it works pretty good. You get up there around 60 miles an hour, you don't need windshield wipers. Well, that's kind of I put on it. Smell like whiskey. They put me one day over there in North Dalton. Oh, you've been drinking, Mr. Milton? Smell like you've been drinking. I swear you smell like you've been drinking, Mother. Hold on a minute. I'll get something out of the trunk, out of my toolbox. No, you get that damn toolbox. Mr. Well, my phone's ringing. I called the state highway patrol. I know and I had his number. I called him, told him to warn my ass, come get that damn pig off my ass.
I bet he liked that.
They don't know something like that at all. The state highway patrol said, okay, he called me back. I'm coming up Middle Park Road right now. No talking. Well, you said that. See, I'm going to pass him. I'm going to come up behind him and put the right on him.
Yeah, it's a wonder he didn't beat you down right there. Beat you right down. Put that tattoo club on you, tato, whatever, with that handle on it, and turn the handle. Don't hold on to that side handle. Use that to, like a club on you when you draw down. Hit you with that thing. Boy, I tell you, you're just lucky he didn't beat the crap out of you right there.
You can look out for the walking cane I always got in my truck.
Yeah, you wouldn't have time to get to it. He'd already beat the crap out of you before he could even move.
You know what about that? You had to take that one of the troopers going to get that. He run the lights all the way up there to me. Back out in North Dalton police car. You tell me what he doing. But that cop doing. I said, that's a friend of mine. I called him and told him, you rapping me. No, I ain't rapping. I ain't saying no word to you. He come up there and said, oh, that 116. Worked that over there and said, no, Charleston. He said, oh, he's a cop? And he said, yes, he's a cop. What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay.
He said, you want me to? I can let you take my work. I don't care you working or not. You're North Charleston. I always give people a hard time. Now I'm not going to give you a hard time. I'm going to get my book right now and write you up.
Oh, yeah.
He said something about my tailgate down. You know, put that down. He said, well, there's another roughman right there.
Okay.
I'll let you go back and talk to 15-4 there. Sorry about that, 15-4. What you want me to say, Chris? Oh, you love me. Oh, no.
Me and 15-4 needs to get the number of that policeman there in case we get pulled over. I tell you. Pull out that thing and say, look at here. And, oh, man, it'd be taken off.
Well, what happened 15, 20 years ago, man? He might be retired by now. I don't know. He was a lieutenant.
Yeah, bad as he was, still, they'd still remember him. That's why I ain't going to mess with you just because of the way he used to be.
I call that one of the North Dalton. Go hard lips. Lord. I see that woman get mad one day. I don't know. Oh, did you do that? The black guys were giving a hard time. I said, you don't shut up. I'm going to slap the handcuffs on you, throw you in my back seat. Yes, ma'am. You're doing that, all that. Not all that slapping.
10-4. Okay, let me get on the side.
We got hold of you right there. You got to talk to me, gay boy. Right there. You better talk to me, don't make it start going gay boys.
Gracie, man, you already offended two bunches of people already tonight.
What's that?
You got to be nice.
What's nice? You talking about me saying black guy? Sure, I had a doggone nanny. Who's my nanny? She was a sweetheart, boy. But when she's still alive, I'll be over there hugging her neck, eating her food.
I hear you.
There's a white nanny, yeah. The damn white nanny ain't worth two cents in my book. They
his old black lady, but I know she took up for me and everything else. You got to stick out from my daddy couldn't go home, don't you? Because you know what out of him to leave her son alone.
10-4. I'm writing all this down. Go ahead there, 987.
I got a call tonight over here.
All right, Crazy Man was going to call it tonight, but somebody already beat him to it there, right? That's a joke.
Ready and all here, and I'll make a 15-4 match.
Hang on.
I gotta get on out here within the night. I gotta be on the place early, so thanks everybody out here. Y'all have a good night.
All right, have a good one, 987. Crazy Man 987's going to bed.
Okay, that night, 8, 7, 8, 9. I'll catch you later. You take care. Have a go now. Have a good night. Now, 14, you must be on another radio again. Okay, Thor. Yes, sir. Well, I thought you might got mad at me saying back. Get mad for what? Well, 21 said I made a bunch of people mad ball going to 1-10-7.
No, I didn't say that. I said you can't offend people there. I didn't say you did. I didn't say anybody went 10-7. That's all added on now. That's like that fake news. Come on now.
Right, do you, I still ain't drinking that in my soda. I got what we're talking about. Y'all go ahead. Shit, I'll find it, Charlotte.
Yeah, go over there and tell your buddy to get out of there with all that bleeding over there, Crazy Man. That's your buddy over there.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I might be bleeding on you. I'll be back.
Roger.
You got bleed over 21?
Yeah, they're right over here near me there. Right on 2 channels over right near me. Over there near him, too.
All right.
Don't bother me. I mean, that's all right. It's not covering anybody up. Bleed over. Hey, I keep telling these guys they must not have been around when they had 23 channel radios, or even back in the day when everybody on the whole street just about had an antenna on their house. Shit. You know what I mean? Hey.
Yeah, if they weren't talking on the whole channel, there was some bleeding being done.
That's right. That's why they used to try to get most of the people to get on one channel where they could take turns to talk. Because if the next door neighbor was on a 2 through whatever, boom, it's over with. And they said, well, this radio here, it rejects a lot of bleed over better than another one. Well, and none of them ain't going to reject it if you're real close on them. And so it's just a way it is. It's no big deal. But anyway, let's see. I'm going to stand by now. Hopefully that 1940 will get out there. He's been kind of under the weather lately. Hey, 1, 2, 3, you still out there? He might have went to ride his motorcycle.
1940 is back home now. I think the last time that you mentioned him, he was in the hospital, right?
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, he said he had gotten out. I didn't ask him what happened or anything like that, and he's been out for 3 or 4, about a week now, I guess, about a week.
Yeah, right. I hope he's doing all right, because the last couple of times he was out here, he was calling in at night early and sounded like he wasn't doing too good.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, another thing, he like last week, I think the Little League World Series was on, and he always likes to watch that Little League World Series. So I believe it was on last week, and I don't know, but I did get an email from him. It might have been this morning or yesterday, and I mentioned to him something. I didn't get a return. I didn't check it yet, but anyway, I reminded him about the night, so we'll see. Anyway, all right, well, I'm standing by.
How about 21?
Go ahead, Not Man.
Hey, just got this realistic Navajo turned on with a static D104 Silver Eagle, different than the other one. Hopefully it still sounds decent.
All right. Yeah, it's doing a good job. It's not as loud as the other one, but it's sounds good.
All right, just thank you. Just had it sitting on the shelf for a while with no power.
What'd you say the model number of it? Realistic? What number?
It's a TRC 431.
TRC 431. Okay, I'll look it up.
No, man, that sounded good in North Charleston.
Well, yeah, man, you're making a decent trip out here to the big town of Cottageville. That's for sure.
Yeah, right, a big town of Cottageville. I just want to let you know that you said that's a Navajo?
That's just old realistic Navajo.
Yeah, right. It sounds good around North Charleston. Do you think?
I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I say this old one picked it up a while back, and actually looks pretty good too.
Yeah, right. We like the audio. It's nice and crystal clear.
All right, fellas. Well, again, appreciate the input. Y'all try to enjoy the rest of the evening. I'm gonna sit aside.
That's right, now, man. Appreciate it. 15-4 on this end. I'm back in the bushes.
A Not Man Gerald 623 is calling you. Where are you at there, 623? I believe is your number. Is that Tag Along? Okay, hey, Tag Along. You out there in Waldoboro? Okay. Not Man, you don't hear Tag Along?
Yeah, I could pick him up as long as nobody else is trying to key up. He's got some static in there with him.
Yeah, Tempo, I hadn't heard you so long there, Tag Along. I didn't know that was you, man. Well, Tag Along at Not Man's got you now, so I'm going to stand by, but whenever you can, tell us what you're talking on, what kind of antenna you got and everything. Good to hear you. Hey, Tag Along, if you happen to hear Circuit Breaker, Firecracker, Mr. Mike, how about let them know I said hello, Roger?
Here you go. I didn't know the circle breaker still around.
I couldn't hear all of that there, sir. Hey, shoot. Daggum crazy man's in there. Oh, man. Anyway, all right, let me get on the side.
Well, go ahead and talk. I'm keeping my shit when I drink this soda over here and get that stuff out of my mouth.
Roger on that. Yeah, crazy man came in there again when you was talking. I still got a bunch of bleed over. All right, have a good one out there, man, around that Waldoboro out there. And I'll be back out.
No, I ain't closing him. Tell him what Crazy Man did. He came on channel 14 and said I was bleeding over on him. He sure is. Huh? He sure is. Well, hold on a minute. So, Bones, are you at the house or what? Yeah, I'm at the house, but number 3 did key on you. Wow, that's amazing. We're not even a mile apart, man. I got about 850, 900 running right now. Oh, no. Huh. Yeah, he should be keying on you then. No, unless I got something seriously wrong, I got to check my SWR and all that, because that's virtually impossible. I mean, you're right down the street, not to mention I'm 110 feet in the sky. Yeah, somebody got to be pointing you this won't go there. 45 feet, beep, 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 beep.
Sorry about that. Had to go check 14 out. Got 45 over there, and we got a bunch of them over there talking on 14. So anyway, it's not hurting me. I just couldn't hear way out there real good. Wizard, you still out there? Must have bled over Wizard out there. They're on top of Wizard out there.
Trying to talk to them guys who wasn't bleeding. They said, they ain't bleeding. They need to be over here and listen to it then.
Roger, it's all right.
You know, until you got to have all that power to talk on the radio. You talk that, but it'd be all right.
Roger.
Ain't that far away from home. When they tried to talk to you all ago, they kept on wiping them out.
I know it.
I'm going to go try that and try to find that radio working out there or not.
Yeah, go out there and put it on 14 and just hold a key, and dead key and come back inside. No, I'm just kidding. That's one of your buddy's tricks he used to do.
I do that too. My face also.
Yeah. He'd put it on the channel he was talking on, wrap rubber bands around the mic, and go in the house. Somebody's keying on me, and it'd be his own mobile out in the yard.
At 21, I think Mother Nature is going to be going quiet here for a while. We in our slow skip talking mode there now.
That's what I heard there. And I guess you'll be on the lookout for some good equipment. I just happened to see a couple of them for sale, but I don't have. I'd like that Henry 4K Ultra that guy's got. It's got a 3CX 3000 in it. He wants $3,500 for it, But that's, I'm not going. I always wanted one of them.
Damn right. Well, now's the time to do a little work. That's what we plan on doing. Getting close to hurricane season, I'm probably going to drop my beams down, go up in the roof and get what's left of that penetrator down, and work on all that stuff. Since we ain't got no condition, might as well do the work.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, my beams are still down. I just hadn't had time to, or felt like messing with it because I had leg problems a while back. Was hurting. I got that straightened out. I don't know what it was, but they gave me some medication and they stopped hurting. And I fell in the daggum on my shoulder and busted it up, and it's getting better now. And I wouldn't go. I had to work all day and come home and work too. And been 1,000 degrees and then rain every night. Shit. Mosquitoes, great God, man. You spray yourself right in the face and they get on there so many that they just die it off. They'll just bite into the poison and die. and then they make a room for another to try to get on in there, you know.
Get that right. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing now that we into September. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop them because what I want to do, you know, with that Gizmachi, to get your 6 elements, you keep adding sections with a turn down in on the mast. And I found a mast that'll accept all 6 elements, so I much prefer to have that one piece mast, not mast, but one piece boom up there rather than those 4 sections.
Yeah, get too wiggly wobbly out there, you know, when you get way out there. I mean, it seemed like to me wiggly wobbly, you know.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed, and I bought a support piece to put on it, but still, I got my back end drooping a little bit below the front end.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, that's I don't know why I like that support idea. I think, you know, everybody should be able to do that to any beam. You know, that would be great for any beam there. What I did to mine is made like a truss system all the way around with like a X brace coming down to the all the way around with Kevlar cable, and that's how I did mine. I copied that off a guy off of YouTube. I saw him had one. I don't know how big his. I think it might have been a 6 or 8 element. I don't know, but I copied it off of him. I didn't tell him I did it, but anyway, I still would like to have a piece of aluminum coming all the way from the boom. I mean, from the mast in the center all the way out to each end within about maybe a foot from the end, and holding that thing, you know, because I tell people, they say, well, you know, you put that support at the very top from that pole sticking, you know, angle sticking up, and you run a cable off of that down to the top. I said, yeah, but wind can blow an antenna up too, and it can blow it sideways. But if you get that angle iron thing, you know, it can't move up, it can't move down, and it'll slow it down moving sideways.
Yeah, right. That's basically the support I got, but that's what I found the weak point in the way it's good much is set up with them 4 sections with the turn down ends going inside each other. Because there ain't nothing 2 screws holding them in there, so they move a little bit. But that the support I have, you know, it goes on the back end. I guess about 4 foot from the very end on the back, and about 4 foot from the very end on the front. But that's what I noticed that I needed to do something different, because even after I put that out there, that helped a great deal with the droop, but it didn't take all of it out because just them screws is not good enough.
I know what you mean. Well, you'd be really surprised how good you sound tonight on this radio here. I think I'm going to name this the 15.4 Good Sounding Radio.
Now, don't put that on my back, man. You know what happens when you think you sounded good, the next thing you know, you're in the mud.
Yeah, that put mouth on you.
What's that?
Come on.
I just heard that with that Galaxy 33.
You what now? You on the Galaxy 33?
Well, 13 myself.
Oh, okay. Let me see if 15.4 can hear you.
I ain't in that mud duck.
I know better mud duck than you could. That baby can hear you. I got Trevor sitting over in the shower.
All right. Yeah, your radio's talking. Even though you're a mud duck, you're still talking.
Well, 14, I got the box on too.
That's that new fancy antenna you got there, crazy man.
Well, 14.
Yeah, Roger.
I don't think I thought that was though.
Right. Well, let's see. You going to get back on the base there, crazy man?
Well, so I am. The damn mosquito started biting me in the chest now.
Dang. They die when they bite you, don't they?
Oh, that's a good die. I hope all of them die. I just got the first food working up and all. that might close in my mom up like that on the way back.
Yeah, I like coming over there to your place when the mosquitoes are out because I found out that they'll land on me. And I was looking at one of them after it landed, and I had I had two pairs of reading glasses on. I put one over the top of the other one, and doggone the daggum beak on that thing was bent underneath it, and it couldn't puncture me. And I said, well, that's the one that was on crazy, man. I guess a mosquito got him.
Hey, 21.
Yeah, come on.
You got a copy on this old Yaesu over there I've been peddling with?
I got you there, Slowpoke. I got you.
Yeah, boy, does it sound all right? Would be sounding anyway in your height decent?
It's got real good modulation and real good power, but there's some kind of humming sound coming in there. I don't know, it might be in my radio. Let me let's see about 15.4. What if he's hearing anything? That's Slowpoke there, 15.4.
Yeah, Slowpoke. I got a copy when you got there, but you don't sound like a Slowpoke that I'm used to hearing. Yeah, it's just old fire footage Yaesu there with the power rod down on it there. Just probably got a little much carrier on it there. Probably needs to be right in that neck of the woods. That's all right. Well, it's transmitting, but there is a slight hum in it. I didn't take the hum out of it there when I dropped it down there. Yes, sir. The hum is gone. Okay. I had a little too much carrier going on. Yeah. Top evening, guys. Drop it. The hum out on you there, 221.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It sure did. Yeah, I got to get with you and get you to help me with my Yaesu there. I got to sometime or other whenever everything cools down a little bit. I need to. I've got that board to put in it for the AM and all, and I wanted you to kind of get with me because I know you the master of the Yaesu there.
No, hardly. You ain't got no AM in it? Or, you want to put the filter in is what you want to do. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I've got what I've got in there now is a sideband board and a CW board in there, and I've got the other board all ready to go. Just got to unbolt that thing and undo it and pull it out. But I'm not familiar with loading it and unloading it and, exactly what not to do and idle current and all that. It's not like this, you know what I mean, plug in the wall and jump on it and start talking. It's like flying a B-52 something there, 410.
It's pretty simple. Man, with your knowledge there, I could do it easily there. I get a change there. We'll hook up somewhere, and I got a manual on the thing that takes you through all of that thing. And you can do it pretty easy there. It's really pretty simple there, Roger.
All right, now is that the manual that they have that comes with it, different manuals that come with the radio?
Now this is a tune-up manual, line it up, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, was it put out by them?
Yeah, it's a regular Yaesu manual.
Yeah, I might have that. I'll have to look and see there. Yeah, I've had that thing for several years now, and I've never even talked on it. I probably had it 4 or 5 years there. I bought it from an old guy, and of course, he only let his grandmother talk on it on Sunday there. Come on.
Well, that one ought to be pretty neat. It ought to be pretty clean. This is old 101EX there, and it's still got the plastic on the front of it and everything.
10-4. It's just a 101E or whatever it is. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's I got an extra set of tubes, the green NGK or whatever they are, the green stripe ones there, and some other tubes, and I don't know. And but all right, well, I'm going to get that out one of these days and kind of get it in a box, everything together, so I can transport it. And sometime, whenever you're feeling good and I'm feeling good, and the stars are aligned and the moon is not out, then maybe we can get something going.
Yeah, well, I'll run over to your house, Wayne. You don't have to do all that. It ain't no problem. It'd be better if we tuned it up on your antennas and everything anyhow there, Rodney.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah, some Saturday there when you got some time. just give me a yell. I don't know if you got my number yet or not or whatever, but we'll get together and I'll get it to you.
410, I'll do it. All right. Well, I think there's somebody else trying to get in there, so let me stand by.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say, 15 floor, Crazy's high-end groups too has been for years. Yeah, right. Okay, folks. I'll take your word for it. Bye. Get you later. I know Crazy ain't gonna take that line down. You fellas have a good boat. We'll catch you. Hello, please go that my one away about Good deal, you have a good one over there, Crazy, and we'll spoke at you later. We're gonna get out and let you boys get back out there. Yeah, so 14, yeah, I think you come across my mobile out in the driveway there. You're doing pretty good on that mobile, that funny looking antenna I got on the back of it. That slowpoke got about half your head on. She better be treating you right. I know she is. Okay, Rascal, we glad to hear you out there still kicking around out there. I would say something else again, do it. Get it taping out there. They call me 116, the Bulldog, and Tuesday, quack, we're back out. Okay, Craig. Have a good one over there. We'll see you here in a few days or something. We go. 42, right. Now, the Bulldog had a good day. 45 everybody. You walk there, 45, come out. I said, I want you to make sure you had a good day, and I got a chance to wave at you, over. Over on that, Okay, doke, let me get out here. I better try on that just for a minute. I gotta get this thing to cover back on it. There we go, there, Rocky. Hey, catch later. Hey, catch you later, Darren. Tell him I said hello. We look forward to seeing you again next time, there. 45 grand in the creek, sitting on there. Okay, 45, you tell Miss Nancy there that we said hello that way there. Probably see you in a few days there anyhow. I'm sure something will come up there. We're going to get out of here. Hey, you peeing on me, 45. Tell him my bell for radio? Yeah, I hear you. Come on, Big Daddy. Come. You peeing all over me, man. How do you get off of 14, man? Good. I hear you, number 3. Go ahead, Star Patrol. Come on in. Yeah. I just want to know if y'all can hear my radio tonight. Got that $5 radio there, Star? 61. Yeah. So 61. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if y'all can hear my radio. Well, there's radio we hear we hear your big mouth on it. Hey, TMO. You hear my big mouth on my little radio. 61, you sound like Ultraman tonight. Yeah. I got the beta capsule. That's right, I'm going to start calling you Hayata. No doubt about it.
500, hang on. Yeah, Big Ben.
Okay, you can hear a little bit for the radio. We back live.
I got you in there, Star Patrol. What kind of radio is that you're talking on?
My Galaxy 2517.
10 Roger on a 2517 and on that D104 there, Ray.
Oh no, I'm on the Echo Master Plus. So Delta Echo Master Plus. That's right.
Oh, okay. Sounding good. All right, man. I just wanted to check and see what you was talking on.
Kendall, we found out. 61. Yeah. You talking on that down on 4 pill? Yeah, I'm talking on no pill. You got that, I forgot to keep calling that 4-2? I'm just barefooted. Right now, ready? Hey, you can tell me he's barefooted on that radio over there now. I thought that's what he said. I couldn't quite make it out below the echo. That's how low you is there. Yeah, I can hear you now. Hey, Roger. Yeah, I'm away from the mic. Yeah, I'm just barefoot radio. Well, you ain't lousy, you over here, though. He said he already come in and said he was barefooted there, over.
Yeah, y'all in the air, man. You got a little bit better ears than I did.
That was better right there.
I can get a little closer to it so you can understand my radio tonight. Hey.
Hey, go ahead, Blake. Hey, when Nancy said hello to Disco Lady.
Yeah, she just got back in the house here a second ago, so I'll let her know when she comes back downstairs, Roger?
Roger that. Go ahead, Blake.
Thank you. Hey, I'm at the give you some Q-tips. I know you need them real bad. Crazy man needs some Q-tips? Okay. Well, 3 does. Yeah, 3 need Q-tip and all kinds of stuff about it. I'll get some people put on Q-tip and feed it in and show them how to do it. Don't let me pump it up. He's athletic, but he's hard of hearing. Well, he is really hard of hearing. When you're talking to him out now, like I'm talking to him now, they cut me right off. Bam! Let's look at that. You sound like somebody trying some bacon over here?
Yeah, that's because I got my tongue in number 3's ear.
Number 3's hungry. He wants some bacon. Hey, give it turned up for you, pal.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my skirt on and put my tongue in his ear, and then after that, probably stick it down his throat.
Oh my God.
Hey, I don't eat baby food. That's just nasty.
No, it ain't bad. They gay boys.
Yeah.
Hey, any change on the radio right now? You all still got a copy on me right now?
Yeah, it's coming in a lot better.
You say you got a little bit better?
A whole lot better.
Oh, you see a whole lot better. Okay. There's some baseball out there. You're using that side. That's better.
Hey, Star Patrol.
Yeah,
Holler at that Big Ben, see if he's still in there.
I don't think you can hear me on this one walking down the Armstrong.
Big Ben, you hear that, Star Patrol? They probably give up now.
Yeah, I got to go on the flat side, and I might can hear him out there. Sometimes I hear him, and then sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's better than that. Sometimes it ain't.
Yeah, he was calling Slowpoke a while ago, and about 1,000 people keyed up. But anyway, I could hear him in the background.
Oh, you see him, okay? Yeah, I went to the flat right there. So I don't know. Good evening, Star Patrol.
Somebody said good evening to you out there, Star. Come on back to him.
Yeah, my bootlegger on a nice field. Okay, bootlegger, nice field. Evening time to you. Bootlegger, nice field. What are you doing out there? Mr. Star Patrol. Yeah, come on, you got Star Patrol. Come on, bootlegger. Yes, sir, man. You doing okay? Yeah, well, I'm a little bit on medical leave right now, but I'm trying to get back right, Roger. Yeah, just take a little while, right? Oh, Lord, he's thinking. Y'all better watch out for him with thinking. I'm not going to stop. Hey, I don't wave my hand at you, buddy. You take care. Samuel, what lady you taking easy out there? Old Star, I mean, this built down radio. I need my barefooted radio. I thought that was West Rico. All that time it was you? You talk to them. You talking to you, crazy man. Come on back. So, all the time, I thought it was West Rico I was smelling. That was your two-down. Well, my dog goes down to stage clean every night. I want to take a shower and I want to clean them too. Whatever you say, crazy. All right. There's enough doctors in talking now. I don't need any more. I'm getting sick of those jams. Yeah, you done run the toe jams out there. You done run them toe jams out there out of the state. I know some people got them though. They got them. You just smell them. Now I'm coming in.
Goodness gracious, not toe jam. I don't like that toe jam. Yeah, you should tell them you got him, Star. I heard you. $15.4. Yes, sir. Well, I get on pick at you in your toes. Our toes are too close together. We can't have no toe jam. I hate you. He ain't got no toe. He done got put you on foot fungus. Oh no. And his rear ends are drooping too. Oh, you must got your radio put back together, Sopo. I did. You must have used something liquid and put the screws in fast. Yeah, I got a copy on you over here tonight in the creek there, Slowpoke. I don't know what you done, but I can hear you. Time he teased up on his microphone, I can hear him. You can do what now? Every time you key up that microphone on that radio, I can hear you. Well, you're supposed to. That's the way it works. Now you get on them beans, I can hear you. That's the way that's supposed to work too. When it turns the other way. I'm gonna have to buy me another set of beans for that. I think them damn things out there ain't no good. Oh yeah, shit, what's happening? You know where you can stick that, don't you? Yeah, sure do. What's up? You been a mechanic and all?
I sure do wish I had me a big radio instead it's a quarter watt.
Oh, shoot, you know what to do with it. What are you talking about, 45? What's wrong?
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with it if you did have a big radio.
I sure did. I wish I had a big radio. Man, instead of this quarter watt with the coat hanger that's hanging out my window.
I number 3 got all kinds of things over there you can get from there.
Maybe when that Social Security check that comes in, I can buy a big radio.
Yeah, me too. I hear you. I was out there mowing the yard in candlelight earlier, guys. It was a lot of fun. Over. Yeah, headlights on that. I'm mowing the yard over there. No, I got them big old huge fluorescent lighting or not. It's not that. It's the halogen. I got a couple of those lights on a stand, you know, and I had them out there in the yard. I was cutting all the grass. All the neighbors thought I was nuts. Over. Well, you don't have time to do the daytime. It's too damn hot. It's late in the afternoon, so it's dark. The mosquitoes cut each other. Yeah, well, we couldn't get the motor running right, so trying to get them going so we can get out there and get it done, you know. But I got it. We got it. We all band together over here and got it done. Me and the old lady and 2 lawnmowers there. Over. Yeah, I'm fortunate. I hear you on 2 of them running around loose in the yard. You got them tied up now? Yeah, they tied up. They tied up all right anyway. Okay, then, well, anyway, at least I made it out of here. Eventually, I was running a little bit late, but hey, I made it to the scene. 45 sitting on back. I'm all right, that 45. You better look at that going sense like I ain't. I was on somebody to have something to say silly about that there. Okay. That's all we're fun out here on this radio. We're back out. Hey, 45. Yeah, go ahead. Well, you shoot, man. You cranked it up or something? No, I'm on the same equipment I was running earlier there. But I got something for you. I got something for you, man. Don't worry about it. Bring it on. Hey, Bones.
Yeah, go ahead.
That car picker turned it up since I was on it a while ago.
You know, I ain't got no meters here, so it's real hard to tell.
No, he has nothing turned that up because I watch my gauge over there.
Yeah, because now he said I was bleeding over him. Now I'm in those 5 channels and he's bleeding over me now, and I'm farther away.
He's bleeding on me.
45 always bleeds on me whenever he's over there close to me on that base or near his home front.
Hey, Bones.
Yeah, crazy man.
You said you're bleeding on everybody else. They're bleeding on you. I got a bunch of band-aids over here, too.
They bleed on me all the time there, Raji.
Roger D.
Sitting here watching Scarface, got a gift bug going on and listening to you guys. You cracking me up.
Yeah, I'm coming over here and aggravate 45 again, man.
I got some super glue over there. I can put you back together.
Card.
Yeah, I'm going to come back pee on him again. Where you at, Pocahontas?
He's up the street around the corner.
Come, Big.
I'm right here, man. I'm just sitting here listening to you talk, thinking about hooking up my number 3 cleaner.
I got some number 45 clear for you. Is that like the Grand Reaper or something cleaner?
No, this will probably go over your head, but it's a set of 2 sisters, remember?
That wouldn't be hard to go over here.
Sisters and...
I really say something, man, but I'm going to stay back on that one.
Yeah, 4 sisters and 2 cousins, remember?
Yeah, I heard you take milestone and $4 all the time.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Hey, pay back for hell. I'll get you in there one day. I don't feel like going through all that mess, but that's okay. That's okay. You know how that goes, over.
Oh, not the beat master.
In my corner one with the coat hanger.
Yeah, I wish I had me a big radio.
Well, you do. You wouldn't know what to do. I do them up big videos. Got one now in that truck got a big radio. You keep having trouble with it. I don't know why you always have trouble with your radios. I don't understand that.
No, you. Hey, Hookie. Hey, Hookie, you still there? Yeah, I'm sitting here listening and taking it all in. Hey, Tim Rose, just wanted to see if you can hear me on it. I got your treetop call, like you're just broadcasting all over the world, like. Don't say that too loud, that somebody might put a hand on me. Hey, nobody do that, Star. This is all nice, with nice and cozy stuff here. Yeah, somebody else hollering at you, so let me stand by. Okay. We're listening. Oh, so, Pooh. Yeah, come on. What's up, sir? Hey, I told you on number 3, wait a hand. Right, you're not back there, 3. That's enough. Done got too old. Yeah, you see on number 2. I said hello, man. Him and Libby. I'm good. I don't know what part of the world he's in right at the moment. I ain't talked to him in 2 or 3 days there, I guess. Yeah, that's a traveling fellow there. Yeah, he be a gypsy there, Roger. Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and see you one day up there where you go out on Sundays, man. I'm gonna come up there and see. I tried to tell I told KJ and Willie, man, I'm gonna come by and get him. We're gonna go to surprise you one night. I'm one day up here on Sunday. Do that, sir. You're welcome. You know that. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna come up there, man. But we'll see you later, man. You have a good night. I think I'm gonna go home, man, and watch some TV and get ready for that bed. I gotta get up early in the morning, man. But it's good talking to you, man. I ain't seen you in a while. Okay, sir. You have a good one over there, and keep getting the road there, Robbie. We'll catch you later, 61. I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, 61, have you seen Kenny lately? No, I seen him in a while. Yeah, I tried to call him and went up there. He's still alive, isn't he? Yeah, the last time I seen him, he was walking around. I haven't got outside in a while, really. Yeah, I brought some stuff for him, man. He wasn't there, so I took it back. But, for him, I feel bad if I might have seen him in a while. But, yeah, if you see him, man, tell him I said, oh, I'm going to catch him, though. Hey, damn, bro, okay? Next time I see him, I'll let him know. Hey, Bilge, I'm gonna call it a night, man. I'll talk to you later, bud. Maybe I'll meet up with you sometime this Labor Day, okay?
Yeah, 10-4. We'll be right here. Ain't got nowhere else to go. I did my Labor Day weekend thing today, so I pretty much here at the home front. Love you, pretty. See you, number 3. You have a good one, and we're back out.
Everybody's on the softball house tomorrow. That's where everything happening at. Hey, Pocahontas, I'll see you later. Okay. 10-4, RG. Pocahontas, U.S. Hey, there's Gideon's town there, Roger. Hey, pretty good down here. Niceville. Yeah, well, we're pretty close there. Probably saw rocks there if we had a good arm, right, Roger? Yeah, get my slingshot up my ball bearings, did well. Yeah, there you go. You can get the job done there. Just use a big ball bearing, you know. Yeah, bigger's better, right? Just like radios. Yeah. Sometimes, depends on what neighborhood you're in, come on. I hadn't thought about it that way, but I'd say you're right. Yeah. When you start talking on the TV set, and stereo in the house, yes, they know who's doing it, right? Yeah, you have to talk to Star down there. Yeah, he's got knots on his head from that stuff. Lady Disco puts it on. If you get some of them putting your slingshot down, you'd have it going. That's amen on that on his head. Damn sure will. All right. Thought I waved my hand and called me bootlegger most of the time when they're not mad with me. I'm just back listening. Anyway, bootlegger, be trying to get out here downtown and give hands there. What you been up to, Slowpoke? Just working? Working and trying to keep grass mowed. That's just a job in itself for that all this rain. Hey, you ain't joking on that. You had to do that today. Like I said, we had to hook up the lighting and because I couldn't get the doggone lawnmower started, and the sun was going down by the time I got them started. It was almost dark there, but we got them going. This snake, he might believe that stuff, but I ain't believing it took 3 hours to start a lawnmower. You must have forgot to put gas in it. The way those guys on fire can't see them. No, what happened, I had to take the spark plugs out of the lawnmowers and brush them off and all that stuff and put them back on, put them back together, and I finally got the dang thing to start up. I don't know what happened to them. Both of them did it. It's kind of strange. Yeah, well, you only use them in 2 years. No, we cut our grass every week, man. We got OCD, man. I cut that. We get out there and cut that grass at least every week there. But
Anyway, felt good to get out there and get a sweat on. I traveled a long day, came home, took a nap, and then got that done, and come out here and talked on radio night for a little while after I was able to talk after number 3 released me from probation there.
Yeah, you finally get some exercise then, huh?
Yeah, good thing he went on 10-7 because I was about to get a little bit more exercise and go in the house and get something else out here to take care of that issue. Over.
Well, take up. You ain't gone yet.
Yeah, there he is. There's that broker. I tell you what, I'm gonna put I'll have to put the mobile on him or something, man. I don't know what we're gonna do, but you know how it goes. Paybacks are hell, you know.
Yeah, payback be a crazy man. Hey, 61. Yeah, come on. So Christmas, I'm gonna get 45 will blow me up, suck me down, Susie doll. Oh, me, oh my. He loves me, he knows that. He's all right, the world's all wrong.
I can't use one of them dolls. I don't have anything to put in her, over.
Oh, put in what?
Actually, that doll there, but I know you, as good as your lungs are, and as good as you are at blowing things, I gotta get you to get over here and blow it up, though.
Yeah, but you're supposed to put your Lonnie Bodacker in it.
Yeah, right. Are you talking about my quarter-inch nipple, ain't you?
You ain't right, man. Them guys who listen to that now gonna take bigger getting kick out of y'all.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You get over 50. That's about how it goes, man. But that's okay. I can do it. I had a lot of fun along the way, so I ain't missed nothing there.
Ramen to your nose, please. Well, Moses went to bed. I'm getting educated.
How are you? Hey, that thing sounded real good now that you got everything up and going, folks. You came way up, and I figured out, I mean, I got an idea what happened, but yeah, man, you coming in real good over here. You on the vertical?
Yeah, I'm on that old V-quad there, make OV 5000 there, Rocky.
Well, have fun. Yeah, that thing is doing a good job for you. No problem at all hearing you way over here. And also, I guess we're doing the trip over to Give Hands, but yeah, I tell you what, that thing there, it's omnidirectional, so I got you pretty good there.
Yeah, hold on that there. Yeah, we switched over that old cover $2,000 there, Rocky.
Yeah, couldn't fall on that cover $2,000. I hear you. I took it. I was running a 29 in here for a couple of 2 or 3 months, and I took it out and put the Magnum S45 back in here just to get a little bit more drive. But anyway, she's been doing okay. Just in here, I can't complain about it. You know, it does okay there. But I got some radios I got to get over to Mount, man. If he's still in town, I ain't talked to him for a while.
I'm gonna chase him down there. He's got my ZD over there he's had for a year now, I think.
Yeah, I got a classic radio. It's a Tomahawk base station. I want him to do something. I don't know what happened to it. But like I said, I ain't heard your head out of mouth. Barely ever talk to carpet. He's always busy, so I don't know.
Yeah. Chain Gang makes appointments for mouth there now. You'll have to talk to Chain Gang. Partners in crime, ain't you, Star? We'll be partners in crime, mouth and Chain Gang there now. Oh yeah, Chain Gang took on Sundance Joe. Well, Sundance went and moved out of the country, didn't he? I guess so. I don't have no more of them. He moved to Monk's Corner, didn't he, Craig?
That's where, you talking about Sundance?
Yeah, did he move to Monk's Corner there, 21?
Yeah, Roger. He was in there earlier. Sundance, you still in there?
What's that?
There he is right there. Do you hear Slowpoke there, Sundance?
I barely can.
You barely can hear him. Well, but anyway, Slowpoke, I think he's got a mobile antenna inside of his house on a metal hard hat.
That'd be Sundays. I can't even hear him in there. I can't even tell he's even there, 21.
10-4. Hey, Sundance.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, why don't you put that it's a magnet mount antenna, put it on the back of your air conditioning unit outside.
And pointing toward Goose Creek.
Yeah, put it on the side. That way it'll be pointed towards Goose Creek. Put it on the side, and we can get you vertical and horizontal.
I got tons on the trailer hitch.
You got it on the trailer hitch?
I got that down there. You need to put that thing on top of the house.
If you got it on the trailer hitch, that's where you got it at right now.
I got to put it on there right now.
All right, go ahead and put it on that metal trailer hitch there. You could put it on top, but I don't know what kind of roof it is. I don't know.
You better put it on a metal pole and stand it up.
Yeah, he's scared somebody to see it, Oh,
you can't have that on it?
I don't know.
Anyway, out there, I tell that's a television. Shit, amongst corners, they wouldn't know what it was anyhow.
Yeah, Roger, I got an old satellite dish that some people left at a place there that I was working at, and I could take that up there to him and let him turn it straight up and put it right in the middle of it, and he'd think he was watching TV.
He's amongst corners, they don't know anyhow.
That's right. He's right over there by red light.
Just hook up the red light antenna then, that'll work.
Hey.
Where's amongst corner? Yeah, put a split in there home.
Say, where is Mott's Corner?
Uh-huh.
Well, are you familiar with, let's see, Goose Creek?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the creek. Come on.
All right. Well, how about Carnes Crossroads? You know where that's at there at the end of 17A and, well, not the end of it, but at 17A and 176?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, if you go on up 17A and pass over the top of 176 and keep on going, you'll run almost right into Moss Corner that way. And the reason I say, well, you can go up 52 or you can go on all kind of other roads. But the reason I'm telling you that way is because he's right up that way, right on up that way, about another 5 miles, right up that way.
I hear you.
410.
You ought to have some cash out our other direction there, 21. Yeah, he's trying to get GPS out of business. Yeah, but he ought to get paid for all that information, I think. We call it a dirty diaper, not the tall,
Yeah, well, back in the day, I used to have to try to get in there the best I could. Star Patrol was all over Channel 19. Had those truckers all over the place out there. Said, "Don't worry about it," and all like that. There, Temple.
Hey, no wonder 21 I stayed lost all the time. I've been trucking. Yep, that was you.
No, no, that don't worry about it. That was you. I know it was you.
No, that was another guy that used to say don't worry about it. And I could never find out who it was.
One of them was Raunchy Turkey. Used to be out there and do all that too, you know.
Right, yeah. The whole other one was kind of strong, strong radio, and come right in and said, don't worry about it. And them guys get pissed off with that.
Hey, Star Patrol, you remember old man that he's been on the radio all the time in North Charleston Road Runner?
North Charleston Gator.
How about North Charleston Road Runner?
Not really. I don't remember him. Where was he at?
He's on Rivers Avenue, but he's been there for years.
Right. Well, what did he do?
He runs radio a lot. That's my ex-in-laws.
Okay. Let's see. North Charleston Roadrunner there. You talking about okay. Now how old is this guy?
He's pretty old right now. He's in the ground, but the last name was legit.
Okay, I don't remember him. Was he around Ferndale area?
Yeah, 10 volts, right in Ferndale.
Okay. Did he used to work for Matson Trucking Company?
He used to work on cars, I think. His son Junior was a mechanic.
Right. Did he die on his own, or did he help himself die?
I think he died on his own. He was up there in age. It's been years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we might have known him. There's so many. I lived off of Montague back in that time there over by where the Coliseum is at. Matter of fact, I had to move out of there because they was getting ready to build a Coliseum over there, and all those guys around that area, used to go over there and had a All-American over in Ferndale and some, I don't know, LTD, and then I forgot what All-American's wife's name was. There's a whole bunch of them over there.
Oh, yeah, I know All-American now. He's still living.
Tenfold.
Yeah, he used to live across the street from Ferndale.
Right, over there. Well, that's over there where Raunchy Turkey was at. They had another guy out there that worked at Fox Music House downtown. And I can't remember what his handle was, but he had a Tram that really sounded like a stereo. He was an older guy, worked at a Fox Music House down on King Street back in the day. And he used to always sound good there.
Yeah, I stayed on Delta Street, across the street from Ferndale there.
What was that, Russelldale?
Russelldale, yeah. Russelldale. I stayed on Delta Street.
Roger, you remember over in Russelldale, that guy that had that metal, like a metal knight there on his front porch, that metal, made out of metal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was, let's see, it was that Whoopin' Son, daddy, or I don't remember. I know he lived over there, and then when he was building that 526 road through there, you had the bowling alley or the whatever it was back over there, and then Herbie put that car museum over there. I guess that building's gone now.
That building's still there. Like I say, I helped move the cars around in there. Me and the old man that lived right down the street from me there, we was moving old cars around inside that building.
Well, Herbie must have still been alive then.
I think so, yeah, but the building's still there.
10-4. Yeah, I was doing some construction work back in the day, and this old, I don't know what year it was, white Rolls Royce, come rolling up. I've seen it around town a while back. People were using it like for a wedding and everything. Well, that was Herbie's Fireworks, and he had that car museum there, and I think that one over Mount Pleasant. But anyway, he had a bottle of champagne and all kind of stuff in that Rolls Royce, and a guy that was doing his taxes for him was actually doing the work for him. And I said, well, anyway, he pulled a big old, like a telephone book pad out of there. And I was talking to the guy about it, and I said, what the heck is that? He said, those are all the properties that Herbie owns, houses for rent and all of that. I said, man, you need to go ahead and give him my name so I can, get over there and do some of that. He said, man, you don't want to work for him. He don't want to pay nothing. I said, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's how he got rich,
Roger. Well, I don't know if you remember it or not, but when I was growing up, I lived down there off of Irish Street, Shakora area, and that Clover Farm store up there. Herbie had old fireworks in there. That thing blew up and killed that guy.
I say good evening. I can hear the one side of the conversation. I say good evening, get out. Storm by quiet.
Yeah, get out of there, Storm. We don't need no Storm out there. Get out of there. I'm about to go in here and get me a cold beer, right?
All right, man. Sorry I've been in there talking too long. All right, man. Have a good one. Hello, Storm. Hello, a bootlegger 21. Back out.
All right, 21. You don't that place out here, that place. But I guess everybody come out the woodwork. 21. Get in the town. Welcome to the weekend. Good holiday coming to you. I see you. Bye.
Chip.
My driveway. We ain't need no storm out here. We got stars out here tonight.
Top of the day to you there, Storm. For that shit. Y'all have a good evening, man. Man, the sweet thing just come out the movie theater, man. Headed back toward the house there, so that's crossing 26 now, right?
Hey, Storm, before you go.
Come on.
Yeah, that's Star Patrol. He's been hollering and over there crying and crying. Please go back to Star Patrol.
Good evening, Star Patrol. Good evening, Star Patrol. You got a sloppy copy. Come on.
You don't hear on that radio, so you can't call my name.
I don't know what you're doing that place. You raised out there tonight. Shoot. Good evening, Star. I heard you that time around. Star Patrol, 1961. Storm with the wave, man. The sweet thing by cloud.
Hey, sorry, you can't understand because I have my keys up on it. You don't want no storm coming this way.
I heard part of it, man. But I tell you, 116 keep up saying, hey, you got to sit up on this phone tonight. I see you.
I know Storm, no crazy man, waving hand at you.
Situation out there. Okay, Storm. All right, crazy. I heard you sure did. Crazy, man. It's a brother by quiet.
My mobile got over a storm one last time you heard it.
What you in on the mobile?
I'm on my base right now. I got to find enough place to park the truck and talk on that mobilizing truck out there. Oh, Lord, these daggone mobile homes over here killing me.
Yeah.
Take it over there to Storm's house and park it in his yard and talk.
There's Storm there. I have a pit that'll do that.
Oh.
I hear you, idea.
What's that long be along talking anyway? Go ahead. Stop this doggone aggravating it. We did that a long time ago. That's it fast. Oh, 10-4, okay. Yeah, we just up here visiting. We'll check this thing out, man. We're out here in Goose Creek. I don't know where you guys are at. You visiting? Okay, you down in Goose Creek. Yeah, I'm in North Charleston, some of them in Somerville, and some in Hanahan, some in Long's Corner. You're just all over the place. I got lost too. Outside of D.C. and Skip was in, I've been able to talk to a couple guys down there around North Charleston. Okay, well, that might have been one of them down in North Charleston.
You got to put you in the road, pull the suburban back, man. I was pretty sensitive. All the guitar getting through the part of the road, everybody have a blessed weekend, a good holiday coming up. You must be in your driveway, that's the sound in your driveway, because my nigga Barry. Visiting them, I made it to the house here, man.
I just made the right turn now off 17. Hey, we used to be on a different channel, but this channel right here. Yeah, come on. I can't my driveway. He called us the whole channel, so he's going to do that. I ain't making it. Yes, I play. Yeah, you do that, Storm. You take care. Have a good one. Nice talking out there. Everyone got you on the tape anyway. I'm glad to talk to you down here local, man. You have yourself a good one until next time Mother Nature lets us do it again when we're back up at the home 20. Hey, 301 out here in Goose Creek. We'll be on the side. 301 Storm. I think you need to get this back in the row. You put 1961 down with the 301 Storm.
Hello, 301. What's that home 20 break?
Hey, 1040, yeah, the home 20's up there outside of D.C., about 14 miles west of the nation's capital. But I'm from Goose Creek originally. We're down here visiting family.
Yeah, Roger, on that. Well, you're sounding good, man. We're probably about 5-6 miles apart there. But anyway, I got you on this video gate there on YouTube, so check it out. You sound good there. All right, have a good one, 21 Dirty Diaper. I'm back out.
Hey, 10-4-21, a dirty diaper. You guys have yourself a good one. Enjoy the upcoming holiday weekend. They call me the 301, otherwise known as the Porch Honky. Hey, we'll be on the side. 301 Storm, moving 270 go. Go home, Storm, go to bed. Yeah, that's what I Storm, what movie did you go watch? We went and saw the movie.
Yeah, 10-4. It's supposed to be some funny movie about some Oriental people or something playing. I don't remember what you call that, but I want to go see that one there. But anyway, I'm glad you got a good night out there, brother. I'll be calling from this creek with you.
Well, I tell you, the movie is all one good movie, man. Real good movie, suspense and everything. It's real good, so yeah, have a good one and good chance to do it.
At 45.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, man, they don't call it Orientals anymore. I got chewed out about that. I was telling this girl, I said, well, yeah, that's Oriental furniture right there. She says, it's Asian. I'm Korean, and you don't say Oriental anymore. I said, okay, I'm Asian then. I didn't know what the hell. I thought it was Asian. Oriental, what the hell, I mean, went to Oriental, cuisine there, and that's Asian. Okay.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that a few weeks ago, and yeah, I know, I can't remember the name of the movie though. It's some kind of crazy, it might be Crazy Asian People or something. It's playing on the theater now.
Yeah, 10-4. Boy, you can remember that. Well, I'm going to have to see what I can say, and then if I forget it, I'll get with you, and then you can tell me what it was.
Yeah, I'd have to put the Google down on them there, but I tell you what, I had a hole. That 301, he must be down the road from me or somewhere in the creek, but like you said, because he was had about 40 pounds on him there, over.
Roger, he's coming in good.
Crazy rich Asians. Yeah, the crazy rich Asian. Yeah, beautiful. Y'all have a good one. 10-7 go.
410.
Yeah, that's on Black Market now. Hey, that 301, we're down here. We just crossed over Highway 52 in Goose Creek down there by the McDonald's.
Yeah, 10-4. Your signal dropped down. You were over on my end of the creek when you first started talking there, over.
I ain't 10-4. I took a ride out there by the high school. Went to go look at the old alma mater there, see how it had changed.
Yeah, I knew you had to be down the road. I only lived down the street from that high school, and when you came in there, man, you were blowing some serious smoke. I knew you was nearby somewhere.
Hey, 10-4. I guess this new 1x4 is doing the job then in the pickup truck.
Heck yeah, dude, it's doing a fine job. What year did you graduate?
1979.
Yeah, 10-4. Okay, well you're a little bit older than I am, but anyway, yeah, I graduated in '88, and but yeah, we they made a lot of changes over there at high school. It's a lot different now.
Yeah, 10-4. I got some sisters that graduated over there around the '80s, and my nephew out there, he's playing JV ball this year out there.
Okay, what's his name?
Hey, Smith. His name's Lane Smith.
Oh, okay, yeah, my son probably knows him because Eli is on varsity, but he knows all those guys. He probably knows exactly who Lane Smith is there.
Yeah, 10-4 probably so, man. Yeah, I was talking to him. He just left over at the house tonight where we're staying with my sister. Apparently, they took him pretty bad Thursday night.
Yeah, so did we took it pretty bad Friday night too. the team's struggling now, but we had a good run. We had a good run about the last. It ended about 3 years ago, but for about 7 years straight, man, we dominated, man. Somerville and Fort and all them, they couldn't even come close to beating us, man.
Yeah, 10-4, that's what I know. I got a bunch of the buddies I went to school with. They're up there on Facebook, and I keep in touch with them. And they were kind of filling me in on the championships and then all the BS stuff that went on with the 1 year.
Yeah, that right there, that was terrible. You know, anyway, we ain't going to get into that, but yeah, that's just terrible. People are sore losers, you know. They didn't want to get spanked by the Gators, so they had to do that.
Yeah, 10-4 on that mess. All right, hey, we're not going to hog up y'all's channel, but we did want to jump in there and say hello, man. I was back in the day, I was out here and talking with the channel 22, the Tunnel Town Modulators, if you remember them.
I don't know. I didn't start talking on the radio until like 1986, so I'm not sure.
Hey, 10-4, yeah, I think we got in this thing back around 74, 75.
Well, you had old what's his name across the street there, 45. What's his name there? We was over there that day.
Hey, I can't remember his name. Watchmaker, isn't it?
Yeah, Watchmaker. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day there was a fellow there that lived right there on the main road, right there in the front part of Sedgefield. He went by the handle of Mud Dauber.
I don't know. You used to have Rattlesnake and some other guys out there in the creek.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, it was Mud Dauber and Old Glory and that bunch out here.
What's your name?
You're 301.
Yeah,
That 302, it used to be Tunnel Town Modulators.
Oh, 302. Yeah, that was what was his handle there? That was my CB Hero 302.
there was no handle. All I know is 302 with that screeching light.
Yeah, but he had another handle though.
Hey, boy, yeah. When I first met him, I met him over there at Wild Jones. He was putting down that expensive flooring.
Oh yeah, he was a tile man.
Yeah, he was over there in one of them big houses over in Wild Jones, putting down them expensive floors. And I met him there, really.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, he used to wear one in what I call them toilet lid hats, like Kango hats.
Yep, that's on the radio now. When he keys down, you know he keys down. And that thing was screeching, comes for everybody.
Yeah, him and Rattlesnake back in the day was the biggest ones out there around this area. That 302, man, I don't know why I can't remember what his real handle was, but yeah, he was cool now back in the day.
Yeah. If he was on two of them big old power together or something like that.
I don't know. I know he said one time, I said, well, how do you run on that power and you don't bleed on anybody? He said, well, what I do with the first setup I got, Of course, he had the radio, whatever kind it was, I don't remember. And he ran it into a Sonar BR21 4-tube amplifier, you know, and put out, I don't know, it was the driver. What he had on the end, I don't know. But dang, I can't remember what his handle was. Anyway, I didn't know what a Sonar BR21 was back then. But after I seen one of them, how well they were made and all the filtering and all in it, that's what he was using to knock out all the harmonics, you know.
Yeah, he was trying to knock it out, but back then he was bleeding. So you know what we television back then was anything come across him.
Oh yeah, that was Swamp Angel. Swamp Angel. That was his handle, Swamp Angel. They should call him Swampy, but it's 302 to Swamp Angel.
Thanks, General.
Hey, 21.
All right, gentlemen. Hey, we enjoyed it, and we appreciate the bump down. You guys coming back to us. And all y'all have yourself a fun and enjoy what's left of the weekend and that holiday coming up on Monday. And we'll catch you next time we can. 1961. Next time Mother Nature lets that skip make the trip down, we'll be sure to hot out there for you. Y'all have a good night. 3-1, otherwise known as the porch hockey. We're on the side, going 10-7.
Hey, 14.
Hey, James, well, you take it easy out there. Oh, 61, the radio pulling, but Roscoe, you have a fine one too there. I don't know. You talked to me before or not. You might have. I don't know. They call me crazy man over here in Bucking County one day out.
Hey, porch bucket.
Hey, 301, that bootlegger's calling you before you go.
I think 301 only 17.
How about you, 301?
Yeah, you say you had to get out of there, so I guess he now fall back up in his sister's yard and he don't want to come across his stuff, so he cut it off.
Yeah, I was with, years ago, I was with the tunnel pound modulators at Goose Creek.
Hey, see him all right. Yeah, he might be out here tomorrow, so you might get back with him, right?
Yeah, it's been many years ago. We used to have a little get together all the time, man. A boy named Super Chicken, and I forget it. It was a bunch up in there.
Yeah, you know, TVs and all hadn't been so easy to mess up. There'd still be a lot more people on there. Of course, Hurricane Hugo took out the rest of them.
Yeah, my buddy put his antenna twice. It got blew down twice.
Joe.
I told him he just ain't got no good luck there. He gonna put his antenna up the other day and it started raining. And they slipped, come off the ladder, so he's still sitting on the ground.
All right, hey guys, take care, man. Take it easy out there. 21, Star Patrol, 15-4, bootlegger, crazy man, whoever else is out there. Y'all all have a fine one. I'm gonna go, man. I'm tired. I'll see you. Bye.
Adios.
See you later, 45.
Well, you know, you're tired of that 45 you and that twig man for the weekend. I had that 45 and catch you later. They call me crazy man. Look back out.
See you at 45. Yeah, that's your big old hug for me. We got it.
All right, 54. We just catch you later. We still
Okay, folks, see you. I'm gone.
I'm going to get out of here so I just go to bed. Enjoy the kitchen all later. Folks, see ya. How's that, folks? Catch you later. Take care now.
All right, so Pope, check it out on YouTube. I'm back out.
Okay. So you take care. I got to tell you a while ago, if you start skied up on me. I'd say that better have your hell from it. They call me crazy man one day. Really crazy. You take care till we catch you again. We out.
Oh, Star Patrol keyed up on you again.
Yeah. Hey,
No, I said that. Hello, a Sundance. Well, did you put it on the tongue of the trailer?
Yeah.
All right, where'd you have it at before? I don't know which one's any better, I tell you. I can't tell.
I can tell it's in there now, 21.
Oh, good. Okay. Are you picking any of us up better there, a Sundance? You can hear him good. Hey, do you have any wire, any kind of wire that you got laying around anywhere? Can you get you any wire? It can be insulated. It don't have to be, solid wire. Thin, like small wire. Can you get any? All right. Well, you need to take it out there and put it under that antenna, and put 4 pieces under there, or 3, whatever. Like 9 foot long, and let it go from under the antenna and stretch it out from the antenna out to the yard there.
I got a whipcord.
Yep.
You have a base antenna?
Yeah, over there, this other place there. I don't know if he left it over there or not. I don't know.
I'm gonna be mad.
You're still over there?
No, I ain't.
Yeah. Well, try that wire thing I was telling you about now, and they need to be like 9 foot long, or they can be longer than that, but they need to be at least 9 foot long. And try to put them under, set the antenna on top of it or right there by it, and try to connect it to whatever that magnet's on. Try to scratch off the paint and tie it on that or whatever. And it don't have to be right to it. But anyway, yeah, do that, and I bet it'll be a little better for you, right? All right, I'm back out. Grandmaster said he enjoyed it, so he's checked in and checked out and checked in. That crazy man.
Yep, okay.
Star Patrol, what you gonna do for the 4th of July? Nothing?
Same thing I'm doing now.
Yeah, if it don't rain, I'm gonna try to cook some hamburgers. I went up there to Bilo and had a good sale on some hamburger meat, and I got a little bit of that, and got me some onions and some nice buns and some beans and corn. I had corn 4 for $1. And let's see what else I got. Got some pickles, big old bottles of pickles, buy one, get one free. And so I'm gonna have me a hamburger. Oh, I got some French fries, those checker seasoned French fries. I don't know if you ever had them. I really like them. Have all that for Monday.
Well, everybody knows. Let's go to 21 hours. The party's over there.
Then Roger. I'm going to have a sign out there like that farmer did. Watch out, one of these hamburgers is poison. And then what he did, see, he had the people stealing his food out of the garden, right? So he went out there and put a sign out there. One of these is poison. So he said, that'll fix them. So he went back out there the next day and had another sign by that one. Said, 2 of these are poison. Yeah, tenfold. I planted some cantaloupes out here one time, and I don't know what it was, but something busted them open every time, like they stepped on them and busted them open. So I quit messing with it.
Oh,
18 rolling in.
You're an expert on that. What busts open cantaloupes?
I couldn't tell you. If you're up in the woods, it could be anything.
Roger. Well, I guess 1940, it's way past his bedtime. He didn't get out there yet. Hope he's doing okay in Night Ranger. He said he just got back from the Shelby Ham Fest there up in North Carolina. They call that the granddaddy of them all. I went one time. I took a receive amplifier up there, a Gonset GS 201, I think it was. It had 480 811As in it, and you could take them out and put 572Bs in it. That thing weighed 72 pounds. One transformer in there was a huge thing, man. And I wasn't able to use it because I didn't know how to key it up. It needed a separate key up circuit, and there wasn't anybody around here back then that I knew that worked on them, and so I took it up there and sold it. I don't know how much I got for it, but I went there. I wish I could have gone up there and looked around a little bit. Of course, I don't need anything else. I got to quit buying stuff anyway. So, shoot, my wife don't know anything about it. My kids don't want it. So I have to get if Crazy Man outlives me, I'll have to let him have it all.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, you can probably put some back on there too.
Yeah, I'll give Sundance something to talk on. What I'm going to do when I give something to Sundance, I'm going to take and put rivets in it and put a JB weld over the top of them where you can't get them in or out.
Again, my guy going nice desk mic on it first too. And the echo and everything there. He had it for around a week, I think 3 weeks. He only had it tore down and didn't know how to put it back together. He took it apart? The desk mic on it first too. That power mic, the switch from the echo. He had it tore down in 3 weeks and didn't know how to put it back together. Mustang. 434 went over and got it and put it back together, and damn, he tore it down again. Yeah, there he goes in it. I don't know. I kind of wonder about him sometimes. Yeah, he likes to experiment, but he don't know what he's experimenting with. I try to put Jim in stuff. He won't tear him down. I think he messed too much of them inside them TVs and he got zapped too many times. He's in wrong. You can keep a doggone TV in your house. Only 50 years. I'd be stupid. I want that TV. Yeah, I got a big old one sitting over here. And the old small one. It still looks like it was brand new. But I got to go on the screen to the service my cousin. I don't know. You know, you got to get a service tank to go in there and probably turn a few screws. I know about them doggone old TVs. I used to work with a crazy out TV over there in Jamestown. John Vick used to run it. Well, you see it on that crazy,
Hey, Star Patrol.
Yeah,
You heard the story about Crazy Man and the TV back in Waldeboro, didn't you?
no?
Well, they didn't have no money to buy no TV back then.
So they put him in, they had a back out, a TV, they took the back out from Crazy Man inside there and had him being weatherman and everything.
Yeah, they hollowed it out, and he'd get back in behind there and make funny faces and all.
I see him home. Live entertainment. Well, they got a kick out of it too. They laugh so damn much it fits in their britches. Well, you did that so you wanted to get the belt on your behind, huh? They couldn't catch me.
Yeah, he'd always do that. You know, he'd go to that. If he did something wrong, you know, I don't know how he did it, but you know, we kind of have to go to the bathroom when we have to, he can go on anytime he gets ready, right? He'd do something and automatically go to the bathroom in his pants, and they wouldn't give him a whipping, hey, because they're scared it might blow up on them there, right?
Okay. You never tell him again.
What kind of noise level y'all got out there? Tenfold. This radio here is real quiet, man, real quiet.
Out here in Cottageville.
Not man, still out there.
Yeah, we messed around with a few things.
410.
Yes, sir. It is quiet out there this evening. Sure is.
I hear you there, hey, Sundance. All right. That's the best I heard you so far. Crazy man, could you hear him? I hear you. It's better than what it was way back. It's okay.
I got talk on my radio.
Talking on another radio.
I got two top of it.
All right, crazy man, can you hear him now? You can? Good. Go back to him there, Ray Sundance. Got him, crazy man?
No, I ain't hit nobody.
Oh.
I don't know why you go ahead and put. Keep moving down the phone, don't hook up the TV and then they think it's a TV antenna and watching TV. Worked for me many times.
Well, did 15-4, did he check out?
And he's getting out of there though.
I know I got to get out of here. I really enjoyed it, y'all. I really appreciate y'all listening to me talk there. I got this thing all, it's on YouTube there, and I'm going to finish it off there. And that a bootlegger and 1961 and Crazy Man and Sundance and Not Man and whoever else is out there. I don't know what happened to Wizard. Little Big Man, he didn't get out there tonight. 1940 didn't get out there. Night Ranger didn't get out there, and a couple other ones there. Oh, 987 was out there, but he had to get up early. So I'll be back out.
I ain't heard that doggone 755
Hey, one thing I wanted to see if I could do there while we're right there. Does anybody else out there have sideband?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to upper side on this one right here one time. Let me see if this thing works on sideband. Might have to turn them. Oh, yeah. Talk to me a little bit. All right, let me see if I can get you clarified in. All right, I almost had you. Yeah, I got you in there, but I don't have my amp flipped to sideband. Hang on. Hey, crazy man, you on sideband? Come on. I heard him in there, Star Patrol. Can you hear me? How about it, Star Patrol? Hello. Can you hear me in there? Roger. Now, whenever I change this thing, when I change it to see if it changes on your end, come back to me and talk a little bit. Yeah, see if I changed any just now, because I turned the clarifier. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. That's good then. What happened to Crazy Man? Are you on the upper side, Crazy Man, or are you on the lower side? Hey, Star Patrol, can you get him in there? Crazy Man, you got to talk a little bit longer. Pretend like you're 987 there. Talk a little longer there, Roger. All right, well, I got you tied in, tuned in. How about me? Come on. You can't hear me at all there, Crazy Man? All right, well, I tuned to you, but now probably Star Patrol, he can't find me now, right? I'm going to come back to you there, Star Patrol. All right there should be about where you can get to understand me, Star Patrol. All right, well, I'm going to go on back to the AM side. I'm going to go back to the AM side. All right, I'm going back on the AM side there, Crazy Man. Oh, you on there now? Okay. How about it, Crazy Man? You're still on sideband. Yeah. There you go. He's still on sideband. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, I could get both of you in there if I switched over. Star Patrol was straight up 12 o'clock, and you were about 11 o'clock on the clarifier.
Yeah, boy, Ken. I tried to find my damn glasses now. I can see the damn ways. The low side, high side, and all that. I couldn't find my damn glasses. I think I left them in the truck out there.
Oh, 10-4.
Yeah, you need to get more one. I can't afford no $800 per glasses.
Go get you a pair of reading glasses for $1 at Dollar Tree. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's what you need, just the reading glasses. See, that's all you gotta do, go to the Dollar Tree and put a couple of them reading glasses on, and which one you can see the numbers and the letters real clear, that's the one you need. Yeah, 14, yeah, that's around $3 or $4 there. I can buy them guys.
They're $1 a piece.
Okay, $1 a piece, that's How much I look at them.
The Dollar Tree now, not the Dollar General, but the Dollar Tree there, right?
Those are 176.
Yeah. And I tell you what I have to do sometimes. I have to take and put on something like Fred Sanford used to do. He'd open up a drawer and pull out all kind of reading glasses and stick them on and try them. And I've actually put 2 pairs on and been able to see real good, like real small writing. I didn't know about it one day, and I said, well, let me try it, man. I could see good with that thing.
I bet you did. You find a little more.
I might have been able to see into the future if I'd have had about 4 of them on top of there.
Yeah, that's all I need myself for reading. That's about it.
Yeah, that's me. I usually run to get the ones that's 275 because I need to look at little small stuff. You know, more they're making everything now real tiny. Like you get some kind of a warranty or something like that. They got that little tiny writing, you know, where you don't know what it is until you done got it.
Yeah, that's the way they get you. That's the way they get you when they're doing fine writing.
Then they got like they have it in there, and they have like a little Astrotech, you know, a little star looking thing, and then you got to go hunt that down. It's buried in the middle of a sentence of stuff, and then you'll say, boy, that's a pretty good deal. Then you go read it, and then that's like only one time in your life, you know. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all trying out the sideband. I know this radio works. I might put this cotton picker in my truck for a while because my radio in there is giving me a fit with its mic plug. I got to do some work on it. I think it's just come loose on the ground. That nut that's on that inside fitting has come loose a little bit, and it's not grounding out right, and I need to get in there and tighten that up. Can't do it from the outside. Got to pull the radio out, take the cover off. Hey, we'll do it again. All right, this 21 back out saying good night. I'll see you.
Hey, Tim, boy, 21. Take it easy out there to do it another time. Old Star, this small radio, step back wide to the side. All right, 21, catch you sometime tomorrow. I'll give you a open holler. You do that stuff, Patrol. Hey, Tim, boy, let me do it again later. Take it easy out there. I'm going to spin the dials and step on the side. I ain't anybody else watching TV out there. I ain't heard nobody out there. Yeah, a couple of football games on them, college football games on, so that's all what they're watching. You watch that Gamecock football game today? Hey, no, I haven't watched no kind of Bluetooth today until now. Got some damn good players on Gamecock football game. Boy, they was good today now. Hey, Tim, how did they win today or what? Yeah, the white down team out. That one had looked like a hawk looking picture with a helmet. I can't remember the name of him. Gamecock had 49. Hey, Tim, and we'll call him with a black helmet with a gold color looking hawk on it? Yeah, got a hawk on it. Might have been Iowa, if I'm mistaken. Like I played him up there in Columbia at Gamecock Field. Yeah, you think, okay, yeah. You know, see, they show a thing with Clemson, and Clemson beat our thing 48 or 47 to 7 or something like that. Well, like that football game just said it was 102 out there on that field. Yeah, but all that, there's no doubt about that. That stadium, all them seats they had out there.